Hey guys, it's Bryanna. Just to get a couple things out of the way, yeah, I know my hair is greasy and disgusting, and also this is a shoelace. Maybe if I stop spending so much money on makeup, I can actually afford a string. Anyways, today I'm gonna do a best products of 2016 and also my holy grail products. There have been a lot of people doing this video, so I thought I might as well jump on the bandwagon. Also, if any of these companies want to sponsor me, feel free because I love money. Okay, so the first product is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation, and I of course use the lightest one. And this foundation has everything I've ever needed a foundation. It has that light kind of texture where it doesn't feel like you have makeup on, but it's also super full coverage. So I really like this one. This one and the Marc Jacobs one, I don't know if it has a name, I just know it's Marc Jacobs, but they both have the same exact formula. The only difference I've noticed is that this one's a little bit heavier, but it's also $20 cheaper. So yeah, I've repurchased this 3 times maybe, and this is my go-to kind of foundation. The next product is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. And this is probably one of my favorite concealers because I have really bad bags. You can't see right now because I have makeup on, obviously. But this one's made to cover up tattoos. I know most of her concealers are, but my bags are one step below tattoos. They're so bad. So this one is super full coverage. And I know most people don't want that a concealer, but this is literally a foundation, just more heavy. The only thing I dislike about this one is that it's super thick, so you can feel it, but other than that, it's super full coverage, super nice on the skin, and probably one of my other go-to concealers. The next product, this one I'm pretty sure every girl has some sort of variation of this, but this is the original Beauty Blender in the Beauty Blender brand. And I'm telling you right now, if you have a knockoff version of this, from Ulta or just a drugstore, throw it away. Get this one. This one lasts for so long. It blends so well. This blends better than any other brush ever, and it does it quicker and more efficiently. And yeah, no other beauty blender that I've tried has done as good of a job as this one. So yeah, if you have a drugstore brand or Ulta or something, just throw it away. I promise. They don't do as well of a job as this. So the next product. I'm sure every girl or guy has heard about this product, but it's the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. And I know this has been I don't know if it was made in 2016, but I know it got popular then since baking became a thing or whatever. This is probably the only setting powder I'll ever use because it's a reliable brand and the color isn't stark white. I know other brands have translucent powder. The only other one that I know of is Makeup Forever, and don't get me wrong, I'm Makeup Forever all the way, but theirs is white. It's too pale for me. Did you hear that? Too pale for me. Too pale for me. Too pale for me. For me. That's unforgivable. So what I like about this one is it's good for every skin type, every skin color. It just blends super well once you wipe it off, and it doesn't leave any cakiness or residue or anything, so I would invest in this. So the next product is made as an eyeshadow, but one day I was really tired and accidentally used it as a highlighter, and turns out it's now my holy grail video, so it's pretty good. This is the Stila eyeshadow in Kitten. I use it as an eyeshadow as well, but I mostly use it as a highlighter. This one's so broken and disgusting, but it's so good. If you want an alternative to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kits, I would definitely recommend this because it's a little bit dark for me, but it's nicer when I'm tanner, and I use that term very loosely because I don't get tan. So yeah, this one's identical to the Glow Kit shade Summer. If I swatch them, they're identical. This one's $18 and a full Glow Kit's $40 or $50, so yeah, this is a very good purchase. The next product, I really don't have any idea when this came out. It's probably not in 2016, but this is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and mine is in Sable. and this is the only brow product I trust on my eyebrows. I used to get like the Anastasia like pencil liner, but I heard people talking about this one, so I love to give in to peer pressure, so I bought it and I love it. Like, if you're not good at eyebrows, like, okay, that sounded mean, but like if you're like just beginning at eyebrows, like, get this. Like, no matter how you put it on, it looks good. And like the consistency of it, like, I don't know what it's made of, but it's so good. I bought the first one like my freshman year of high school, and I've repurchased this so many times. They last like a long time, first of all, because it's like kind of like a pot, and literally I love like everything about this. This is the only brow thing I have. Like my brow product drawer is filled with like a bunch of like other things, but this is the only one I use ever. No brow product can mimic this like at all. Like, there's no dupes, there's no like substitutions. Like, this is it. The next product is an eyeliner, and for me, eyeliner's either like a hit or miss. Like, eyeliner's kind of my signature thing. Like, it's not like my signature thing. Like, everyone wears eyeliner, but like it's something that kind of defines me, I guess. Like, without it, I feel disgusting. But this is the Stila Stale Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and this one's very similar to the Kat Von D Trooper one. The only thing I've noticed is this one lasts longer, and what I love about this one is it lasts long, it's not streaky at all, and the tip is like so fine. And I know in like some eyeliners like the tip like doesn't work, but this one like it works, so you can get like a more precise wing and everything. I can't even tell you like how many times I've repurchased this, because like I bought it so much. Like, if I had a receipt of like every time I've purchased this, it would be a disgusting amount of money, because like this is like one of the only eyeliners I use. The next product is an eyeshadow palette, and it is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance one. And this one, I think it came out over the summer maybe, but I waited a little bit to get it because every time I'd go into the store it'd always be sold out, and there's a reason for that, because it's amazing. This is one of the only eyeshadow palettes that I've ever used and loved, like every single color in it. Like, most of the eyeshadow palettes I buy, like there's always like 3 or 4 colors that like I have used once and then just never used again. But like literally in this palette, like every color is like usable and like nice for like any look. What I love about these shades also is that like the pigmentation on it is really, really nice. Like, you probably can't see that, but like when you take a brush, you can swirl it around once and like you're done, and there's no like fallout or anything, which is like really important, because like I know it's super annoying when you're doing eyeshadow and there's like stuff that falls underneath, but this has like none of that. The eyeshadows are made so well, and this is probably a palette that I use like almost every single day. Yeah, I literally love this palette. The Mario palette I didn't love as much. Like, the colors I just don't think were for me, but I'm not saying that like they're not like for everybody, but yeah, for me, I just didn't love it. Modern Renaissance one, girl, you better buy this because it's so good. Okay, so I've always told myself that I wouldn't go and buy like expensive mascaras, because to me, like drugstore ones work like the exact same. But if you are one of those people that like to have like expensive mascaras and like more high-end stuff, the Too Faced Better Than Sex, very scandalous name, is so nice. Like, I don't know what it is about the like formula of it, or like the brush, like I don't know what it is. Like, I always thought that like every mascara like formula was like the exact same. The only thing different was like the packaging and the brush, but like I don't know what it is about this one. You know, if it's like the mixture of like the formula and the brush, like this is probably one of like the best mascaras I have. So this one is great because it doesn't get like clumpy or anything like that. So this is a good one if you want like a higher end mascara. The last product I'm going to talk about is a drugstore brand, but it's a drugstore brand that I like trust with my life. Like, I have more products like with this brand than like any other product, and it is the NYX Lingerie liquid lipsticks. These are 3 of my favorite colors. It's Baby Doll, Exotic, and Bedtime Flirt. And if you can't get your hands on like the Kylie lip kits or anything, which like I'm sure everyone's had time to now, but if for some reason you can't like afford them or something, these are like the exact same formula, like the exact same brush. The packaging's like almost identical. These are like the same, if not better, than the Kylie lip kits. They just come in like super pretty like neutral shades, and like they're almost identical. I like these more than the Kylie lip kits because like their brand to me is more reliable and hasn't had any like scandals or anything. I have Bedtime Floor on right now, and this is like just like my go-to kind of like nude lipstick that I put on like every single day if I don't really want to do anything bold. These are wonderful and I would extremely recommend these. Sponsor me. Okay, so those are my 10 Holy Grail products, and if you want me to do like a drugstore version of this, like this, and then comment if you want to see me do like something different, like not that, like if that's like a no for you, like comment something different. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I'll put the links to all the products down below, and subscribe.